part 2 of VAMM22? Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. I'm your host, Eric, and on Kraken's Garage, we discuss all good things on 2 and 3 wheels. On today's episode, we're going to do VAMM22 Part 2. We'll finish up this series of short 4-day road trip for many of us to get together and enjoy fellowship and good riding in Tazewell, Virginia on the back of the Dragon. Today's episode will actually show you the footage of riding the back of the Dragon and show some still photos that I took of the overlook. So let's get to it. And my second 1%er story of this trip. First we had the Mongols on the freeway that I talked about in the first episode of this series. Sean and I went over to the Food Lion next door to an area after we got gas to pick up some provisions to take back to the hotel. As we parked the bike, this gentleman came out, full sleeve tattoos, and he was admiring our bikes and started to chat. And we chatted with him a little bit. We told him what we're doing here, and Sean was reminiscing about what great roads he has to ride down here. And as he's having that discussion, I reach into my stash and pull out one of my swag packs and hand it to him and explain I'm Kraken's Garage. And if you have any interest, go check it out. But here's some swag from my channel. And when this gentleman was answering Sean's questions, he's like, yeah, we have a group we ride out here. And he said, Sean's like, is that a big group? And he said, yeah, it's the Pagans. And I'm like, alrighty then. My inside voice is like, I'll probably get 100 Pagans that watch my channel now. I'm just joking. In any of those situations, they're good people. Just treat them with respect and you'll get all the respect when you interact with 1%ers. So anyway, another interesting story. I hope you enjoyed it. Big shout out to Old Man Zombie, who's riding behind me on his BMW K1600. He's a certified medic. He has a trauma bag on his bike, and he is riding the back of the pack to offer help in case something goes down. So mad props to Old Man Zombie. Walker Overlook?
Yeah, Walker Scenic Overlook.
Just beautiful. You having a good ride, Nori?
I'm having a fantastic ride.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's too much fun.
There's a lookout tower you can scale over there. Comes over a catwalk out to this beautiful view. Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't get much better. back of the Dragon. We're having the time of our life. Noray's throwing up the devil's double devil horns over there. There's Big Sean in the background getting some fix. We're having a great time. Wish you all were here. Let's get cracking. We're getting ready to head out for a nice supper. We finally found a nice place to eat called the Fisher and Company. And I'll catch up with our Canadian folks here. We have Pete and Bonnie from ArtistonaHarleyD, who's right in front of me on the left, and enjoying some fellowship with them. The young lady to the right is Marilyn from Ontario as well. And that's PSP Tommy G up front, and right behind me in the rearview mirror is Jody from Purple on 3. What was kind of funny, when we came down the back of the Dragon and when we got to the bottom of it, you make a right-hand turn to get to kind of the touristy spot for the back of the Dragon. The first thing on the left, I had to laugh, was a funeral home. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you want to see when you're having a hot ride down the mountain. Is a funeral home. Anyway, thought I'd share that short story with you. Morning. This is Kraken's garage. We're getting ready to head home. Today's supposed to be one of the hottest days of the year. You see those beautiful mountains in the background. Gonna miss riding them. All my boys back here getting ready to load up and head out. Sean and Noray. We're gonna have a great ride today, but we're gonna be hot-footing it home to get home and get out of this heat. We'll see you on the next one. Starting our journey home, getting an early start. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Temperatures are nice and cool. Today's supposed to be one of the hottest days of the year. So Sean and I are hitting the road and going to try and make some time before it gets spicy outside. I'm sure going to miss these beautiful mountains. Folks, if you've never been up to this neck of the woods, it's some of the best riding in the East. You should come up here, take a week off, hit up every one of the good roads up here. It's just fabulous riding. I cannot endorse it enough. So we'll see you on the next stop. It's moments like this that I feel alive. As I'm creeping through the mountains, I'm looking at the clouds, the wisp of the clouds coming over the top of the mountains. The morning dew is burning off. It is complete, utter peace in my life. Until you do it, you really can't understand this scenario until you do it yourself. Bringing in life flight to carry somebody that's in a bad way. And that's going to wrap up this video. There's my ghost dog Bullet. He's here to remind me to close out the video. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of some snips and thoughts of VAMM22 and the back of the Dragon. I met so many wonderful people and had some great glorious riding. Words can't describe how filled my heart is at this time. So if you would like to become a Patreon, the link is listed right down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.